It's popping. It's your dog Art Man the Great. Here for a quick, late live session real quick, man. Just had to get some off my chest real quick. So I'm just scrolling down social media or whatever, and I come across a picture of Javante Davis and his braids or whatever. And I'm like, okay, he's styled up, got his braids, whatever. But then I'm looking at the caption. It says laid or played by Boxing Egos. A whole graphic of this nigga braids. I got the thumbnail, and I'm like, what are we doing as boxing fans? Like, what the fuck? How did we get this far? I mean, back in the day, we had boxers pulling out guns on each other and shit. The Sonny Listons and the motherfucking Muhammad Ali going back and forth with each other. We got the fans, arguing about, you know, who won the fight, Sugar Ray Leonard or motherfucking Hagler. But today in the 2020s, man, we got boxing fans asking, it's a motherfucker braids laid or played. Like, what type of weirdo shit is that, man? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old. I think maybe I'm getting old because Art Man, I'm pushing 30, so maybe I'm just getting old. Because some of the shit I be seeing, it just doesn't click with me. It doesn't resonate with me as a man and as a boxing fan. Like, I don't want to be out here debating nigga Javante Davis fits and who wore what first and all this weird shit, nigga. Like, can we keep it fucking boxing, man? Can we keep it boxing? Niggas talking about later play. Like, what the fuck, man? And then you got these weirdo fans, motherfucking saying Ryan ain't guilty because he looks pretty and shit. Like, what's up with this shit, man? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Shout out to my dude Chef, man. I just seen something on the timeline that just had me just wanted to speak out on it real quick. Like, man, what's up with these weirdo boxing fans, dude? Talking about fighters' looks and shit. Like, I remember Javante made a post. He was like, all all Dev got is a big nose or some shit. And niggas in the comment section like, yeah, haha, his nose is big, man. Haha. Look at his looks. He's ugly, man. He's not cute like you, bro. Like, what the fuck? I can't get down with that shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit, man. Shout out to my dude, KDB Sports ENT, man. That shit just weird to me, bro. It's weird to me. Said LOL, said Ego love the braids. He love the braids and it's sad because this is not even the first time I seen him post about this nigga fucking braids. This is like the third time. Like, bro. And these niggas want to talk about they unbiased. They unbiased. These niggas love Tank so much. They talking about the nigga hairstyle. Bro, I done seen these niggas talk. They did a whole buff. I seen fans do a whole live show just talking about the design purse that Tank got and the motherfucking the purse that matched the bag and shit. Like, that's just not me, man. I like boxing, man, but I can never get to the level where I'm talking about who wore what fit first and who wore this first, or if a nigga braids is nice and nipped and tight. Like, nigga, what the fuck we talking about here, man? It's just weird, bro. It's definitely weird. But I hope everybody enjoy their day, man. I'm just talking this boxing shit for a little bit before I get off. But anyways, look, a lot of shit been going on the timeline, man. George Kambosos versus Lomachenko. I called that fight. I called exactly how it's gonna go. You go look at my timeline. I said Loma's gonna outclass him. He's gonna stop him with a body shot. And the reason why I knew he was gonna stop him to the body, is because of that IBF rehydration clause. George Kambosos already struggled to make 135 before in the past. Even though he's a small dude, he's still struggling because it's all like I try to tell these Ryan Garcia fans, you know, it's always the last couple pounds that hurt you the most. And George Kambosos, he's a small dude, but getting to that 135 exact limit is hard. So he go in there, and I say that he was gonna win if they had if it wasn't no rehydration clause. But I just knew if he's not physically, because he depends on his punch output. He depends on his activity. So if you put Cambosos in there where that motherfucker's drained and he can't really, throw any punches or like that, he's destined to fucking lose. That's why he wasn't throwing no motherfucking punches. And plus Loma feints was fucking him up. But yeah, they both went in there. Cam, he went in there thinking that he was Cam. Look, this is what Cam did. He started the first round. That nigga thought he was motherfucking Devin Haney. He started ripping the body early. But I like that though. He started ripping the body early. But then after Loba said, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna start mixing you up with these motherfucking feints and these jab straights. He just said, fuck it. He said, fuck it. He stopped throwing the body shots. He just stopped throwing anything. I do use Destin to lose. I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep during like the sixth round, bro. I woke up in the morning to fucking George Kambosos getting stopped to the body. I called that shit. Didn't even have to watch it. I can't. I eventually went back and watched the fight, but I was like at the fifth round, I fell asleep because I'm like, dog, you ain't throwing no punches. You let Loma get comfortable and Loma get the feint on you, dipping low and high. You know what I'm saying? And you just letting them just measure you out like that. I said, oh yeah, he won this shit. I took my ass straight to sleep. I ain't missed no sleep. I said, Kambosos got cooked. He got fucking cooked, bro. Every day it's looking crazy for Tio because, like, nigga, how the fuck did you lose to this nigga, bro? How did you lose? And then Tio on the timeline talked about the reason I lost is because I was fighting with one lung and all that bullshit, man. Look, if y'all want to tell every fighter or every black fighter, you want to tell them that they can't have any excuse. I ain't trying to hear no excuse from Teofimo Lopez. Because if it was a fluke, nigga, you would have came back and whooped him in the rematch, right? Oh yeah, they don't want to talk about that. But anyways, he got cooked. But I'm glad, it gave Loma back, that extra little boost of confidence. And the fans too. I made a post that went viral earlier today or yesterday when I said that now that Gervonta wants to fight Lomachenko, all of a sudden Lomachenko's not this old washed up fighter. Dog, the narrative change every fucking day in the sport, bro. And when I be reminding niggas, they get mad at me. That's why they be so mad at me, because I get to reminding niggas like, bro, y'all was just saying this. When the Haney beat Lomachenko, y'all was just saying motherfucking Devin Haney. Y'all was just saying that Lomachenko is motherfucking washed and old, and Devin only fights old fighters and all that shit. Y'all was just saying that weird ass shit. Now y'all saying, oh, if Tank beat him and then beat Shakur, it's gonna be the most legendary run at lightweight. Like, come on, man. Come on. Y'all was just saying this, man. Oh, just like the Frank. Look, the narratives change every day. These niggas say fast Cherry Tank versus Frank was just calling Frank a 30-year-old prospect. And if you dig a little deeper in the comments, you see there's still folks saying that shit now. calling him a prospect. But now all of a sudden, we got to give Tanks all the credit in the world if he beat Frank. Me personally, I'm gonna give him credit because I rock with Frank, and I believe that Frank is not a fucking prospect. I believe he's a top contender. But it just goes to show my point, whereas niggas make new narratives every day, and they forget the old ones. As soon, what if it's not in their fighter's favor? They switch the narrative. They drop it real quick. But we got some good fights coming up next week. We got motherfucker. My bad, y'all. I ain't got a call. My bad. What I was saying? Oh yeah, I was saying, look, the fight we got this week, we got Tyson Fury versus Usyk. A couple people been asking my opinion on the fight, what I think about it, or whatever. If I want to be real with you guys, I don't really give a fuck about that fight. I really don't, but I want it to happen because I want to see the belts move around in the division, in the heavyweight division. And I'm a fan of boxing, so I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it. I ain't paying for it, but I'm gonna watch it. And how I see that fight playing out, Usyk is a skilled fighter, bro. He really is. I'm not a hater who say Usyk, isn't skilled or anything like that. He is. He's like he reminds me of Lomachenko, but he's kind of better than Lomachenko because he got more. I feel like he has more grit than Lomachenko. He has more dog than Lomachenko. But anyways, I feel like he's gonna go in there and he's gonna box well against Tyson Fury. But the thing is, this nigga Tyson Fury don't know how to lose, man. He don't, especially when he has, extra hand in boxing. I know a lot of folks don't want to believe it, but Tyson Fury is one of the most. When they talk about ties, mob ties, niggas be rapping about that shit. Oh, I got mob ties, and say I got no. This nigga Tyson Fury really got mob ties for real. So the fact that he has that extra hand that can help him in the game, it makes me feel like, is he gonna try to pull a fast one against Usyk as well? At this point in Tyson Fury's career, you should expect some type of foul play to happen. Cause look at the Francis Ngannou fight. People overlook that shit. This nigga Tyson Fury intentionally elbowed this nigga. Like it wasn't no, it was an accident. He was just, caught in the moment. No, nigga. He was hurt and he said, you know what? I gotta do something that's probably gonna help me put this motherfucker out on his feet. So I'm gonna fucking soften him up with a motherfucking elbow to the face. He did that shit on live motherfucking television, live boxing. Elbowed the man. What is he gonna try to do against Usyk? Because we know Usyk is gonna put him in a position where he's gonna get compromised. So what is he gonna do? I honestly feel like Tyson Fury is gonna probably try to pull a fast one by leaning on Usyk and going for that body, man. He might get DQ'd. I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk shorts is fucking all the way up to his motherfucking nipple, man. Real shit. Because Tyson Fury's gonna be leaning on Usyk, and Usyk's gonna motherfucking complain to the ref. Some points gonna get taken away, It's gonna be pretty interesting, but just glad this is gonna be over with when it comes to the fucking heavyweight division and these belts and all whatever. But that's one fight. Lomachenko versus Shakur Stevenson. I heard people talk about that shit. My opinion on that, before I get out of here, is that Bob Arum, he's not the type to motherfucking give out opportunities without getting paid. He wouldn't. He's not in the business of doing certain fighters favors, specifically black fighters. He's not out here to give black fighters favors. So, seeing that this is Shakur Stevenson's last fight with Top Rank, I doubt he's open to give him that fight because one, you're about to be a free agent. Why in the world? Lomachenko just got a fucking IBF belt. Why in the world would I feed him to you when I can make a fucking Lomachenko versus Navarrete fight? We can stretch it. It's like dope. They can stretch that shit out. You can stretch Lomachenko, motherfucker, give him a Nav fight. If he survived that, give him a Keyshawn Davis fight because you know Keyshawn Davis staying on Top Rank for a good minute. So it's like, come on, bro. I feel like he can probably lure Shakur in, make him sign like a 3-5 deal, like Tyson, not Tyson Fury, like Devin Haney. Make him sign like a 3-fight deal. Oh yeah, we'll get you the Lomachenko fight. And if you beat Lomachenko, we'll give you the Navarrete fight. We can definitely work with you, Shakur. And I feel like Shakur, he might have to take that deal. I know a lot of people talking shit about Top Rank and and all that, but really, where can he go though? PBC, man, Shakur's the type of fighter he has to stay somewhat active, bro. He can't be on the shelf at PBC, bro. DAZN, will DAZN sign Shakur? Who would they feed him? Who does DAZN have at motherfucking 135? Nobody, really. So it's like, I don't know, man. Bob Arum is the only person that's willing to give him that guaranteed bread for the top competition that he's fighting, man. I don't think that DAZN or PBC has anything for Shakur. He might have to stay at Top Rank, or hopefully, he can convince the world that convince these boxing promoters or whatever that he's worth taking the risk. Because he is a skilled fighter. But I don't know, he may have to go out and put on a monster performance before any other promotion company really be looking at him. But he does have a belt, so that's one bargaining chip that he does have. So I don't know. He may have to just call Top Rank's bluff and say, I'm a free agent, and tell y'all niggas talking about some real paper. Because I don't know who else is he gonna fight. Gervonta Davis, PBC. You think PBC gonna sign motherfucking Shakur Stevenson to fight Gervonta Davis? Just really think about it. Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. I know people look at that Edwin De Los Santos fight and think, oh my God, he looks terrible because he was running or whatever. The same type of shit can happen to Gervonta Davis if Shakur Stevenson really wants to make it a boring fight. Gervonta's coach already admitted, if you put Shakur and motherfucking Tank in there, it may not look how y'all think it's gonna look. It may be a boring ass fight. It may look like motherfucking Canelo versus Lara. Then what? Niggas gonna be screaming robbery. You don't want that on your man's resume, so you might as well put him in a position to fight somebody else. But yeah, I don't know. Shakur, he may have to resign with Top Rank. He may have to because who else is he gonna fight? Realistically, I know we say Gervonta Davis, but Gervonta Davis and PBC looking like it looks like they're looking at Frank Martin and possibly Cruz because Cruz, he just knocked out Rolly and he's starting to get like a little buzz behind him and people are screaming for the rematch, and every time they do a poll, the poll always shows that they want a fucking rematch with Cruz. But I don't know, man. Hopefully Tank gets past Frank Martin, you know, because I still want to see the Devin Haney versus Javante Davis fight. But if Frank Martin win, which I'm rooting for, so be it. But anyways, man, I'm about to get up out of here. It's pretty late. Watch out for these weirdo fucking fans, man, who talk about niggas' braids and all that weird shit. That shit's fucking weird. And watch out for these fans who defend Ryan Garcia. Like they going out to, nigga, bro, they're going out their way to defend Ryan Garcia, telling the world that the levels were so low. Bro, just really listen to what Ryan Garcia fans were saying. First, they said that the fucking some higher power, the Illuminati, the elites, spiked Ryan's test. Now they're saying that it's the fucking supplements. It was accidental fucking intake of supplements that had ostarine in it. That made him boost up 60 times the fucking limit. Like, come on, bro. And then the next day the levels are low. Like, so you telling me he took that shit the day of and then took it again the next fucking day? Come on, bro. Be fucking real here, dude. And all these dudes talking about, oh, he was cleared. They falling for the clickbait. All these fucking websites, TikTok, social media accounts, they posting motherfucking Ryan. Ryan is cleared of a fucking ped, but not posting that he fucking tested positive for ostarine twice on 2 different days, man. It's crazy. And you got niggas defending that shit, bro. May 22nd, man. If they really fucking if they throw the book at motherfucking Ryan Garcia, bro, a lot of people's gonna be looking crazy as fuck, bro. They really gonna be looking real crazy. But it is what it is, man. Can't get too wrapped up in this shit. Niggas is treating this shit like it's the motherfucking OJ trial. But anyways, artmanapparel.com for the best boxing merch and boxing.